This is your supine double leg drop. So you can see with this, the double leg drop, I'm essentially doing a double leg lift, but my start and end position is up top. So I'm laying back, head's back, relaxed on the ground. I'm not curling my head up and neck off the ground. Nope. Keeping the spine neutral on the ground, bracing my abdominals and core muscles in towards my spine, holding that steady as I then drop both feet toward the ground, only as far as I can control, keeping it out of my lower back and in the front of the core there and pulling it back up. If it gets to a point to where your back is rounding off the ground, is tightening and tensing up, then you can bend your knees, draw it in, and then kick it back up from there, and just try to drop it down to just before that point. So you want to only go as far as you can still keep your core under control and keeping your pelvis from tilting away from you and getting out of control. Your lower back and your pelvis should remain neutral through the motion. It's just your legs extending out, straightening down, and back up like that there. So if you can make it all the way close to the floor, great. But if you're losing control and just doing a slight drop, that's fine. You can do a modification here by making a diamond shape of putting your thumbs and forefingers together and putting that diamond underneath your tailbone. And that kind of gets your starting position to into having a slight posterior tilt of the pelvis from the get-go. So you're already starting off with a slight posterior pelvic tilt. It kind of cheats it a little bit to allow your back to not take over as soon. And then you can bring your both legs down and up, but you still have to be hanging onto your core. So it's not that much of a cheat as it is just a slight modification to allow you to try and keep focusing on building the strength of your core here, holding that steady through this double leg drop. If you want to add resistance to this, you just simply strap an ankle weight onto each leg there. Make sure they look like they're from the 80s. And then you just simply continue with the same exact motion with ankle weights. So rock and roll with your double leg drop.